Hello, I'm Cars Joseph, a member of Mobile Task Force Nu-7. We specialize in guarding surface. I joined it just to get away from D-Block. They tend to insult you a lot. It's actually pretty boring compared to D-Block, with the only consistent thing being Parawatch and civilians being weirdos. There is some interesting things, as you'll see, with the other groups of interest and sometimes Parawatch, especially the GOC. They're very, very special. So today on Nu-7 was the same as any other. Parawatch. I had to stare at the Foundation Hill in case some evil little Parawatch decided to come in or MC&D. Saw a helicopter go over, thought nothing of it. And then this here cargo container bounced into the lake nearby, and I was watching the GOC and CI play soccer with it briefly. I later learned down the line as I found them again, they were actually attempting to do a space program, and it was going pretty well. They launched it a few times.
No. Oh, what? Oh. Oh yeah!
Unfortunately, due to a tragic incident, they lost one of their astronauts and the general behind it, who was tragically catapulted across the plains while the astronaut was smushed beneath the crate. As you're probably aware, we in Nu-7 often have to deal with Parawatch. This particular Parawatch, as you'll see soon, has been a little bit of a troublemaker. He has infilled our facility multiple times, and needless to say, we kind of got tired of him and gave him Class F.
How the fuck did he even get in? He just walked in.
Probably.
Well, I wasn't around when they Class F'd him. It's pretty obvious right now that he can only say I am a potato and variations. At some point he became sentient of this fact and is desperately trying to communicate for help.
Don't come back in.
Won't shut up about this.
Stay out there. Stay out there.
Potato, potato, potato.
Despite numerous attempts to try to get rid of this guy, he kept showing up at our base. So I tried to take a more direct approach.
This
here sign.
Potato.
Do you know what that sign says? Can you read? Can you read English?
Potato, potato, I am potato, potato.
It says restricted area. Do not run
Potato, 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 I am potato, I. Potato, potato, I am potato, potato, potato,
restricted
potato,
area. That means limited access,
am
especially
potato.
for you.
Potato, potato,
out
I
of here.
am potato.
Despite all our attempts to remove him, he just kept resisting. He even figured out how to launch himself across the ice somehow, which I still can't figure out how that's possible, but unfortunately, all his resistance just pissed off the Rangers, who eventually killed him. Rest in peace, Potatowatch. You will be missed. A part of being surface operations is getting random missions. These missions can range from infiltrations to vehicle patrols. Infiltrations are usually when we go into a base and just try to get the points. As you can see here, I'm on an infill with my brave Command Sergeant Tess Rockwell. We are currently trying to infill a CI base. As you can see here, there are 4 CI and 1 of me. You think I can get through this and pull some epic clutch move and win this fight? Well, you'd be wrong, because here is me getting my shit rocked. Fuck you, Darnell. I hope your Cheerios are expired tomorrow. Moving on to a GOC infill, we had an infill against GOC, led by Lieutenant Corp. We broke through the defenses and, oh, they just let us in. We just got to do what we want. Okay.
This like what you're looking
It turns out the
at,
GOC didn't give a shit we wanted to walk all over the base. They actually just wanted to complain to us about how small their base was. It really was small. I sat down at a chess table and played a game against a member of the GOC, even though my LT yelled at me. I did win, but it was more like, you know, the coughing baby versus a hydrogen bomb thing.
No.
I did get 10k out of it though, so I suppose it was worth it.
No, I don't think that's fair. It's not fair. You guys have so much forces already on your side.
Despite all the missions and infills we get to do, we usually have nothing else to do when they aren't happening, sitting on guard tower, watching weird rocks fall from the sky. This means we get pretty bored and destructive. For example, recently Nu-7 specialists were given sticky grenades. My command sergeant friend, Chester Rockwell, wanted to test them out. I became his unwilling explosive participant.
What the fuck? I don't have to constantly say I'm
going to
potato
explode! As you can see, the escape grenade was very effective. With that out of the way, I only recently joined Nu-7, but I don't regret it at all. A lot of my captain friends came here from GST after they resigned, and it's good fun, all things considered. Don't regret it at all. With that out of the way, this is my first attempt at a full video, and as long as this gets somewhat good support, I'm 100% going to make a second video, probably more. I'm also going to try to make the COS experience, Chief of Security experience, as I am, if you didn't know, the Chief of Security, Jack Edwards. With that out of the way, thank you for watching. Please leave your feedback in the comments, like and subscribe. No, I'm not going to beg. I have a job lined up. I know what I'm doing. I don't need this crap to pay the bills. Have a nice day.